My name is David Barney. My hometown is Union, New Jersey. I'm a graduate student in the Organizational Communication program with a concentration in public affairs. Well, looking around, I looked at several universities. Bowie State had a program that interests me. My undergraduate work being in public relations. Looking into the Organizational Communication program, the public affairs allowed me to touch that portion of public relations that I wasn't too familiar with. Once I met the faculty and the department heads here at Bowie, I knew that this would be a great fit. Well, I will say, I don't want to give credit to just one. There were several professors here in my program. Dr. O'Brien, Dr. Langnia, they both are professors that I credit a lot of my success at Bowie to. Dr. O'Brien, from the very beginning, when I met her, she showed the highest level of respect and concern for the students. I was able to come to her whenever I needed to. Dr. Langnia as well, he pushed the students to think critically and think outside the proverbial box. He demanded the most from the students, and he would reward you according to what you put into to your work. Well, I'll tell you, this was actually my first experience at a HBCU. And there were some perceptions based on friends, but coming in, it gave me an idea of what it meant to really feel like you're a part of the faculty. I really felt like a junior colleague. My ideas were supported, they were encouraged. My professors were accessible, my advisors were accessible. It really felt like a community. It felt like it was close enough and small enough that I had access to everyone I needed to have access to, and to get feedback when I needed. Yes, I chose a thesis track because I do aspire to do a doctoral program. In fact, I'll be applying to UMBC and to George Mason's communications programs. I did my thesis on crisis communication. I did a qualitative case study analysis of the oil industry, comparing the Exxon Valdez and the Deepwater Horizon oil rig explosion. I looked at crisis communication response and leadership. Oh, certainly. It allowed me to, it encouraged me, the professors, to think, again, outside the proverbial box, and to really touch areas of research that at one point were just a thought. Bowie State has allowed me to really look at research on a whole nother level, and it is encouraging me to really move forward with my doctoral studies. In fact, Bowie State is the reason I'm considering my doctoral studies. Well, I've always been a part of youth. I coach football, 11 and 13-year-olds. I do some youth motivational speaking, and I do some mentoring. I have had struggles in my life. I'm fortunate to be where I am, having had the opportunity to go to college and seek advanced degrees. I take every opportunity to reach back and to give to and uplift young adults. In fact, when I coach football, I don't just coach the fundamentals of football. I coach life. I coach the tangibles like character, determination, commitment, teamwork, responsibility, academics. It's one thing to be a good football player. It's another thing to be a great person. I'd much rather help develop a great person than a great football player. If they come together, then great. But yeah, youth have always been an inspiration to me because my pleasure comes from giving pleasure. I'm pleased to see the young folks that I touch. And as future goals, I want to teach. I want to teach on a collegiate level. I want to reach those young minds, those minds who are willing to work hard and aspire to do great things. So yeah. Well, I do plan on pursuing another degree. Like I said, I do want to teach. I also want to consult in the area of communications. I am a theorist at heart. I love theory. I love communication theory, media theory, interpersonal theory, behavioral theory. So I will be working in the field of communications for a long time to come.